It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Alright, boom. Story time on how my ex-girlfriend killed my new girlfriend in front of my face. I tried to leave this story time alone. I really did want to leave it alone. It's been 5 years, but people just can't seem to let me move on with my life and let me go on about my business. So now I'm going to get into it. Y'all wanted to paint me as the villain for years. I let it go. I let y'all have it because I wanted to heal, and I wanted to heal in peace. But since y'all want to keep on painting this narrative, y'all want to keep on making YouTube videos about me, y'all want to keep on trying to assassinate my character, let's get into it, baby. And everything that I come with is receipts and it's facts. This is going to be the story about Jayla English. Jayla English is my girlfriend that got killed. Brittany Lynn is my ex-girlfriend that killed her. I met Brittany Lynn in prison. I can get into a whole nother story time of why I was in prison. I always choose the most toxic people to be with. I'm not sure why. That's on me. Me and Brittany ended up dating while we were in prison. It was a very, very toxic relationship. It was very toxic. And I'm not blaming her. I'm not blaming me. I'm just saying totally the relationship was toxic. When I got out of prison, because I got out of prison before her, I was 100% faithful. I was not messing with nobody. But when I got out of prison, I went to a halfway house. Mind you, I did my whole full time, but the only reason why I had to go to a halfway house is because I didn't have an approved address. So I had to go to a halfway house. When I was at the halfway house, I did not mess with nobody at all. 100% faithful. But sorry y'all, my phone was saying that it was dead. But that's where I met Jayla. I met Jayla in the halfway house. Mind you, I had seen her in prison before, but me and Jayla did not become cool until I was in the halfway house. Jayla had a girlfriend who was still in prison, and I had a girlfriend who was still in prison. So most of our time at the halfway house, it was consumed with us answering prison phone calls. That's what we used to do, answer prison phone calls, and we would laugh and we would joke. Laugh and joke, that's it. She used to call me Africa because I had braids. I used to have braids in my hair, so she used to call me Africa. That was her nickname for her. It never was nothing. Like, it never was no flirting. It never was nothing. Like, me and Jayla was just cool. She knew that I had a girlfriend. I knew that she had a girlfriend. In the midst of all of this, I find out that my girlfriend has been cheating on me in prison. Not only has she been cheating, but she's been cheating with my enemies too. Like, you're cheating with people who don't even like me. That's weird. That's weird. And Jayla's girlfriend was cheating on her. So mind y'all, I told you, me and Jayla was cool. Like, we was just cool. That was my dog. Me and Jayla ended up just talking. Like, we're talking about our problems. We're talking about our problems about our girlfriends and stuff. And it ends up becoming more. And mind y'all, don't worry about my lip. That's a whole nother story time. But me and Jayla end up becoming cool. Like, we just kept confiding in each other. Like, we was doing, like, you know how you just be venting. Like, we was venting to each other a lot. Long story short, Brittany ended up getting out. I'm dumb. Like I said, I'm used to toxic situations. I've been in prison. That's what it is. Like, prison relationships are very toxic. Like, they're just very fucking toxic. So Brittany got out. I want to still try to work it out. Even though you've been cheating on me in prison. I have not cheated on this hoe at all. I ain't fucked nobody. I ain't kissed nobody. I ain't did nothing. I haven't done nothing. So she get out. I just can't. When she get out, I just can't fuck with it. You know how, like, once you done with somebody, you're just done. You're just done. So I tell her, like, I'm done. She refused to leave my house. She did not want to leave my house. Mind you, I had a roommate. So let's not say my house. I had a roommate. She refused to leave my house. So Jayla told me I could come to her house. But this was before, because before, when it first happened, hold on, let me rewind, because there's so much shit that happened before then. When it first happened, when I first tried to leave, this bitch stole my car keys. So I had Jayla come get me from the house. But I'm not stupid. I don't want to put Jayla in a weird position. I had Jayla park around the corner. And I walked to around the corner. And that's when Jayla came and got me. So me and Jayla went around the corner and we waited like a couple minutes. Well, not more than a couple minutes. We waited probably like 30 minutes for her to like calm down and go like back in the house. And I snuck. So anyways, long story short, I ended up going to a hotel because Jayla had to work that night. And she worked third shift. I didn't want to, she told me I can just go to her house, but I didn't want to be in her house overnight because she lived in the hood. So I didn't want to be there by myself overnight. So I went to a hotel. Y'all, I don't know how this bitch Brittany found me, because that's my ex's name. This bitch found me somehow because the next morning I woke up, my tires was flat. How is my tires flat? How did you find out where I was at? So from there, Jayla said, come to her house. Like, no, we're not about to keep doing this. Like, just come to your house. Come to her house. So then, when I moved in with Jayla, that's when shit started becoming romantic. Like, her girlfriend was she and my girlfriend was she, and we had already been close. Like, it just started. Like, it just naturally just did that. Mind y'all, I told y'all that when Brittany first got out, I did give her a chance. Like, I gave her a chance. I let her, come stay at where I was staying or whatever, and I gave her my old iPhone. Well, when me and Jayla finally decided that, we're gonna be something more than friends, I cut Brittany completely off. That made her lose her mind. She had my old iPhone, so she was able to hack into all of my accounts from my old iPhone. All of my accounts, because she had my iCloud logged in. So she logged into my Facebook, my Instagram. She was on my shit, posting crazy shit, like talking shit about Jayla, trying to make it seem like it was me. Whole time, nigga, it's not me. And Jayla knows it's not me because you're standing right next to me. Like, it's not this bitch. This bitch is crazy. Y'all, so I called the police because I'm not even a police. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. She hacked into my Cash App and all my bank accounts too and stole every dollar I had, every last dime I had. Every last dime I had. So yes, I called the police. And I'm not even a police ass bitch. I don't even play with the police like that. But yes, I absolutely called the police. I made a report. They did absolutely nothing. She cashed out the money to her father. Her father refused to give me my money back too. So this is a conspiracy at this point. This is a conspiracy at this point. So all right, bitch. Okay, I can't get my money back, but you're going to give me that phone because you're not going to be able to keep hacking into all my accounts. So the very next morning, I woke up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I knew she was going to be asleep. I pulled up to the house. I called the police. Yes, thank you. Give me my phone. The police walked into the house. That bitch had the phone. They're like, she's like, this is my phone. They're like, let me see the phone. My face is on the motherfucking screensaver. They're like, this is her on the screensaver. They're like, but she's like, but that's my girlfriend. Bitch, I'm not your girlfriend. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So then they go to how you can go to your settings and go to the iCloud. They say, man, be fucking for real. This is her whole government name right here. Give me this fucking phone. They gave me the phone. So from there, that bitch was not able to hack into my accounts before. But oh shit, I keep so much shit to the story. I keep forgetting. I forgot to tell y'all that before then, that bitch, remember I said she had my email. I ordered DoorDash while I was at Jayla's house. You know how DoorDash sends you a confirmation to your email? It sent a confirmation to the email. That bitch called me immediately like, yeah, bitch, and I know where you at, and blah, 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 because she was logged into my account. That's how she found out where the fuck me and Jayla was at. Never would I ever tell that bitch where the fuck we was at. Like, y'all really been trying to drag my name, and I'm really dead ass tired of that. Don't never play with me like that. I have never been that type of person. I stand on business, and I stand on morals. I would never put Jayla in a position like that. Even if I still wanted to fuck with Brittany, I would never put Jayla in a position like that because she's the innocent party. Like, I'm really dead ass irritated as fuck right now because I've been on the internet arguing with bitches all motherfucking morning. Like, I'm the bad person when the love of my life is the person that got shot in my face 6 times. Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? And then before I could even grieve it, everybody decided to go on the internet and try to drag me. Baby, I got receipts for days. I still have my old phone. I still have my old phone with every message when Brittany was threatening me and I was motherfucking telling her, leave me alone, leave me alone. Every time I blocked her, she made a new number. I made numerous police reports. Numerous police reports, bro. I have them all. Hold on, because I got all my paperwork. I never played. Hold on, y'all. This is the first thing I'm going to show because they dead ass said that when Jayla got killed that I ran and left her in the parking lot. Y'all, I did CPR on a dead body. On a dead body. What the fuck? Why bitches want to speak on shit that they don't know nothing about? Brittany pulled up with another girl. It was 2 of them. So when the news reported that 2 girls ran, it was them 2. Not me. I was still in the parking lot. This says we reviewed the small portion of the video that was made available. It showed 4 people in the center of the parking lot, 2 wearing light colored clothing and 2 wearing dark colored clothing, all parties to be in arm's reach of each other. It appears that one of the parties wearing light colored clothing shoots the victim who was wearing dark clothing. The victim falls to the ground. The other party that was with the shooter walked to the rear of the parked vehicle, put her hoodie up, and picked something up, possibly the tip tag from the kid that was vandalized. Both suspects then ran from the parking lot out of camera view. Mind y'all, they just been saying this whole time that I opened the door for her. How I opened the door and we in the parking lot? How I opened the door and we in the parking lot? Bro, I'm gonna finish this when I calm down because I'm dead ass annoyed as fuck because I'm really dead ass tired of people playing with my name. Like, motherfuckers don't realize that this is my real life. Like, while y'all on here making comments and doing all that y'all doing behind the screen, this is my real life. And to try to tarnish my real fucking character is crazy. Motherfuckers that know me know that, like, be fucking for real. These motherfuckers was out here saying I set her up and all kind of shit. Like, I couldn't even grieve. I couldn't even grieve because y'all was on social media trying to drag me. I said that Brittany found out where me and Jayla was staying at because they sent the email to DoorDash. From then, she started stalking me. I'm talking about like real life stalking. Like, she would pop up at the house, she would bust my windows out, she would flatten my tires, she did all kind of shit. Like, and every time she did it, me and Jayla would just get it fixed. We even went to the point of parking my car across the street, and that worked for a while, but then we got a notice on there that said if we keep parking the car over there, they're going to tow my car. So we had to take my car back to the apartment building. Mind y'all, I made more than one police report. And like I told y'all before, I don't play with the police. So if I'm calling the police, that means I'm serious. I was dead ass serious. I called the police. I made a police report when she stole all my money and hacked into all my accounts. I made a police report when she popped up at the house and was making threats saying that she was going to shoot Jayla. Definitely called and made a police report, and I sat in their face and I begged them. I said, please do something, because the next time that y'all come here, if she's not going to be alive no more. Like, I dead ass meant that shit because I knew Brittany meant that shit. I called her parole officer. Mind y'all, Brittany was on parole in Cleveland. I mean, not in Cleveland, in Cincinnati. She was supposed to be in Cincinnati, but she was all the way out in fucking Cleveland. I called her parole officer. Her parole officer did nothing. I sent an email and everything. I sent an email of her on Facebook with the gun. You cannot have a gun on parole. She should have instantly been violated. They did nothing. Here we go with the proof. I'm not playing with y'all no more. I'm not playing with y'all. On 8/9/2020. Mind you, Jayla was killed on the 29th. So this was 20 days before then. On 8/9/2020. While assigned to whatever in company with P.O. Ogle, blah, blah, blah. We receive a radio broadcast to respond to, I'm sorry, I can't talk. I'm just so irritated. To respond to 1845 Cliffview for threats reports. Upon arrival, we were met by
butterfly in the sky. I could go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading rainbow. I can go anywhere.
Justine Harris, the victim. Justine states that she has been receiving threats over the phone from her ex-girlfriend, Brittany Lynn. On 8/8, Justine received several text messages from Brittany throughout the day telling her that she was coming by and that her new girlfriend couldn't protect her the way she would be able to. Brittany was also sending pictures to Justine showing she was waiting outside her apartment. Justine states that she broke up with Brittany 2 months ago and has told her many times that she can move on. Brittany sent a text message to Justine saying, if I can't have you, then no one can. Brittany posted a video of her on Facebook of her waving a gun around. Justine believes that Brittany will try and shoot her or her new girlfriend, Jayla English. Today, I can't see what the date says. Brittany was sending texts to Justine asking her where she was and if she wants to hang out. Once again, Justine told her no and to leave her alone. Brittany looked outside the window of her apartment. That's what say Justine. Justine looked outside the window of her apartment and observed Brittany in the parking lot. Justine was afraid and called the police. Justine also mentioned that on 6/30/2020, while she was working at Steelyard Chipotle, she received a message from Brittany saying that she was going to come in there and spit in her face. Brittany did come to Chipotle that day, but Justine hid in the back until she left. Justine is afraid for her life and the life of her new girlfriend, Jayla. Justine believes that Brittany will try to harm her if she gets the chance. Are we not reading the same thing? But these motherfuckers out here saying I set her up. Who did I set up? I tried to save her, bro. I tried to save her. Be for real. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I was totally innocent because, yes, there were times where I was talking to Brittany and Jayla at the same time. Yes, there was. But Brittany and Jayla both knew. They both knew. I never lied about nothing. And then the biggest thing that I never brought up that I'm about to bring up now, since y'all want to keep trying to portray like I was just this bad person, I was just playing them and blah, blah, blah. I went through Jayla's phone. Jayla was motherfucking sneaking with a bitch driving to Akron. We live in Cleveland, driving to Akron. So you driving an hour and a half away for a bitch? I still got my old phone with all me and Jayla's messages. Like, here goes some proof right here. Just because I wasn't posting on the internet with the things that me and Jayla was going through don't mean that me and Jayla wasn't going through stuff too. I literally, she said, Because I felt the distance between us and I ain't like that. I said, you did it. She said, stop bringing tears to my eyes, man, babe. Please, just give me one last chance, please. Mind you, that in itself lets y'all know that Jayla done did some shit. She done did some shit. And I said, I'll never give you another chance to hurt me. Let me make it right for real, though. Come back tonight. You can't make it right, and I'm not coming back. I cannot swear. Please come back. I said, no, fuck you. She said, Justine, it's that easy for you? I said, I gave you chance after chance. I gave you chance after chance. But I'm just going to show that little piece because what we're not going to do is get on here and bash Jayla. At the end of the day, the whole situation was messy. Me and Jayla were trying to heal with each other. I loved Jayla. Yes, I wish that shit would have never happened. It never should have happened. It never fucking should have happened. But what I'm tired of is people trying to get on this internet and blame me. Because I am allowed to leave. If I don't want to deal with somebody no more, I'm allowed to leave. That does not give you the right to go get a gun and shoot them in the face. The shit, it just blew me so bad because to this day, people is literally saying it's my fault. Hold on, wait. I can go through these messages and show you where I messaged Jayla and I tried to get us to move because I literally was that scared. I said, Jayla, let's just move. And Jayla told me, hell no, I'm not moving. Ain't nobody scared of that nigga. That was her exact words. So what else was I supposed to do? And then for all of the people that's going to get on here and be like, well, why did you keep fucking with Brittany? Why did you keep fucking with Brittany? If you've never been in a toxic domestic violence situation, I want you to close your mouth immediately. I want you to close your mouth immediately. Because everybody who has ever been in that type of situation knows that shit gets worse when you try to leave. Everybody knows that. Every time I tried to leave, she did something crazy. She cut my face with a fucking razor before. Like, be fucking for real. Be for real. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just going to end this video with saying this. Listen to my story, and if you're in any kind of situation like this, I want to tell you to leave, but like, baby, leave, but to somewhere safe, to where they can't get you, because like, this shit does not. I don't wish this shit on nobody. This shit was crazy. Like, it's been 5 years, and it's been 5 years, and I still think about that shit every day. Every day. I don't think a day will ever go by where I won't think about it. And mind y'all, all the people that saying it's my fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. Nobody has said anything about the second girl that was with her. Nobody said anything about the second girl that was with her that only got 3 years. I ain't heard not a peep about this hoe. Except from me. Except from me when I raised over 700,000 signatures on a petition to get her locked up. Are we being for real right now? But can we wrap this chapter up? Let's wrap this chapter up. I gave y'all what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted with everything that happened. I gave y'all what y'all wanted. Ask whatever questions y'all want to ask, because today is going to be the last day that I'm talking about it. Like, let Jayla rest in peace and let me move on with my life. I was just reading some comments on another video about me that I saw that was made a year ago, and they in the comments talking about some, yeah, and she got a boyfriend now, and that's so Jayla died for no reason. What did y'all want me to do? Did y'all want me to be single for the rest of my life? I'm just confused. Y'all get on the internet and y'all don't be knowing real life. Like, be for real. Y'all forget that people on the internet have real lives. Time moves. I'm allowed to move on.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Deals. My bro keeps it lit. Like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Hit the links below. We got HiveMindLabs.com. We got where you can unbig that back, and we got Moose Coffee and Opulence Scents. Yep, we got the sponsors, big dog. All right, let's get into it, man. This crazy situation, man. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Them lesbian relationships, man. They just as violent and toxic as, you know, a heterosexual relationship. Because when they be like the man, they be like, men are violent, men that do this. You better watch that man in that lesbian relationship. That man in that lesbian relationship, or the more masculine one, man, that sucker be putting hands on that girl, okay? Not only that, but then sometimes it's reversed, because sometimes the woman, the more feminine one, be putting hands on the masculine one. So, like, any and every relationship has a potential to be violent. and be crazy. Any and every relationship. You don't know until you know. People be like, oh my God, our internet personality is so cool. I love her. Then them up on the phone like, yeah, girl, you look so sexy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I wanna see you. I wanna take you out. I wanna make you mine. You ain't gonna need nobody else with me. It go from that to who you on the phone with? Man, you said you was gonna call me back in 5 minutes. It's been 8. Like, damn, you couldn't let me know that you're gonna be a couple more minutes. I'm sitting over here waiting. I could have been making my food, but instead I'm sitting here waiting by the phone, and I'm hungry. I need to be eating. I could be in the kitchen, but instead I'm sitting by the phone waiting for you to call so I can start cooking. You be like, what? Nigga, just take the phone in the kitchen, start cooking, and wait for the phone to ring. But no, that's how the toxicity start. But y'all act like y'all don't be seeing these red flags, and then when it happen, you be like, bro. But now, on the real though, I was in a relationship like that, right? It didn't last long because first it was nice, the person was sweet, and I was like, she alright, she ain't no, you know. And then it got to, it was on some crazy stuff, and I was just like, hey, did you really mean that? What was? And then there was some other stuff, and I was just like, hey, you need to just calm down, cause you being a little too aggressive for my liking. I don't want no, I don't want no crazy ass relationship. I don't know what relationships you been in, but this one we not doing that. And so the next thing that happened, I was like, I cut it off. But luckily, that person didn't come back because I've also dated other people where you try to cut them off and they be at your front door in the middle of the night, banging on your door. Talk about let me in. I know you got that white girl in there. Like what? White girl? Okay, but whatever. You never know, man. You never know. But anyway, sad situation. I want to send condolences to her because she lost a partner, and everybody else is blaming her for the death. Well, really, we should be blaming the person who's responsible for it, and that's the girl. I mean, clearly, there's been enough evidence to show that the girl was crazy, but you know, she showed them receipts. So everything that anybody else got to say, it doesn't matter. Even if people came back and say, "No, that ain't the truth. Here's some other stuff," and then it shows that she was talking to him, but that don't make it right for the other girl to take the other girl's life. It don't make it right. So y'all could. So in the people who defending this or defending the other girl is crazy, unless they're defending from the Jayla girl's perspective. They defended from Jayla's perspective, like, oh, that girl was leading her on and she was doing. Then that's different. But then at the same time, you still can't blame Jayla for her having a crazy ex, because I don't know if y'all know this, but if we do a ratio on how much good coochie is out there, it's a small percentage versus the women that's in the world. And I've had my share, right? And I know from big, tall, short, small, tight, loose, wet, dry, all that. But ain't no coochie that you can't penetrate with your body and feel the splash of an orgasm worth murder. Not only that, you can't even penetrate it, and you willing to kill, die over this. All you can do is no. You lying to me. It ain't no coochie that good. For only thing I could do is eat it or scissor it. Nope. It ain't that good. I Nothing against this woman. Your coochie ain't that good. It can't be. It cannot be that good. That girl was just crazy. She was just crazy. She met her in prison. She was crazy. It had nothing to do with anything. She would have did it if it was anybody. It don't matter who her girlfriend was. She was gonna murder somebody. Now this girl might have some good, but I don't believe it. If you don't get to penetrate it, and you don't get to fit, like, this is what I want y'all ladies to do. Okay? I want y'all to go get one of those, man, go get a big gallon of paint. Okay? Go get a big gallon of paint and put a rubber glove over the edge of the paint. Okay? Put some lube on your hand and stick your hand in there and feel that, and then go in and feel it grip your hand, right? Y'all never get to feel that on y'all's phalange. Y'all never get to feel it, because that feel right there will make you want to kill somebody. But the fact that you can't do that, I don't believe there's no coochie that good. That all I can do is taste it, and I'm ready to murder somebody over it. There's not a coochie in God's name that I can eat and think that that's real. I'm ready to die or go to jail or kill over. Not a now nutter. I am not a munch. Well, maybe I am, but maybe I'm not. But it don't matter, because if I can't dip my dipstick in that and feel how that moistness and all that good wetness and make you want to call your wife and tell the kids, I ain't coming back home. It ain't none that good. Well, there you have it. I know none of that shit matter. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.